Okay, so very rarely you see a culinary school have such equipment. And all of these you can see with all this television, all of these is an amazing facility. And then also you have the best faculty. My good friend, the 88 years. I'm old. He's younger than me, much younger than me. So we can, because we want to do something live on social media. So everything is live. So we cannot make any mistake. We cannot during the event we cannot slap somebody. Even though I get emotional, I cannot go. Can you imagine when I get emotional? Okay? I just warm you up.
If you try to slap Chef Martin, he would fight back. He would stand there. See all these apparatus here? For that reason, he watched the Oscar and he learned the lesson. Stand there and take it. I would like, without taking so much time, I do appreciate all of you coming and visiting with us. And of course, I really appreciate Chef Martin coming and share his expertise with you and also with our students. And I don't know how many of you know that Martin just got James Beard Life Achievement Award. Just got that last month. So, and like Chef Martin said that we know each other for quite a long time. Things that you guys don't know about Martin, he's one of the most generous person that I have met. He's always supporting not just our students, so many other organizations. Look at his website, look at his activities. He never really stopped. He traveled all over the world, and I really give him a credit for having some of these Chinese ingredients as a mainstream ingredients. 20 years, 30 years ago, if you go to Safeway or any other store, you cannot really find ginger or daikon, or now it's becoming really mainstream. And it goes back to really Martin Yan. He's the one who put most of the methods and the ingredients into our shelves. Even he doesn't really want to take credit for anything, but really I have to give him that. He's one of the legends, and not just in the Bay Area, but also internationally. So without taking so much time, let me introduce Chef Martin Yan.
First of all, it is my honor and privilege to be here in this beautiful campus of Contra College and in this beautiful Culinary Academy at Contra Costa College. The most beautifully equipped, the most well-equipped culinary kitchen in the country, perhaps around the world. First of all, I must say that it's truly an honor to be here. I have the great honor to work with Chef Nader. This is not the first time. I have been here quite a multiple times, and this is just like homecoming, just like homecoming. And this is my second home. I actually have a little living quarter under the basement. Now today we want to show you how to turn some beautiful California fresh ingredients into a dish. Actually, chefs are not only artists, we're all magicians. We turn ingredient into a masterpiece. You look at these ingredients, it doesn't look very impressive. But when I put it together, when you can taste them, that is impressive. That means we are all artists. We create. We also turn things into magical things. That's the reason why. Now let's let's introduce some of the basic ingredients for this salad. Normally, we're doing a typical chicken salad, but this is a very healthy, very California chicken salad. Chef Nader can introduce some of the basic ingredients that we can find in California.
This is actually Chef Martin Yan's creation, and we can't just call it, it's not an Oriental, it is California, because we are so lucky to have all these wonderful ingredients at any given time.
Yeah.
Try to go to Arkansas, for example, and ask for microgreen, or they might chase you away. But this is amazing ingredients, and utilizing the fruit into the salad. And today, Chef Martin Yan wanted to use roasted chicken.
Yeah.
So this is a roasted chicken breast. You can use thighs, you can use any other cut. And what we're going to do here is we're going to shred them a little bit smaller to become almost like a bite size.
Yeah.
Don't shred them into the point that looks like somebody already have chewed it. Just
Big chunk
yeah,
shredded.
nice chunks like this here.
Yeah.
And the salad that Chef Martin Yan always like to do, he like to highlight the ingredients. That means don't mix them, toss them together. Have it almost like a deconstructed, and then let the toss happen afterwards. So we add in some chicken here. Now we're going to add either lettuce, so you can use any type of lettuce. This is a red leaf or an oak leaf lettuce. You can just tear them. One of the things about lettuce, you don't want to really use knife. Just tear them. And then we have microgreen. Microgreen can come in basil or broccoli or any a mixture. So we add in a little bit of a microgreen here. And then we have some julienne, carrot. This is from a roasted. And try to work with the colors. So when you are composing a salad, you're looking almost like a canvas, and you want it to have all these different
Like a painting, it's like a
colors.
painting together. Just like an oil painting. You got color contrast. At the same time, in food, you gotta have not only color contrast, but also texture contrast and flavor contrast, okay? So, now since we're so lucky, Chef Nader said, oh, and you live in Arkansas, maybe some of you are from Arkansas. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
politically correct. Nowadays, because of the transportation, anywhere you go, you can find things. These are wonderful berries from California. And this is pomelo. You remember I mentioned to use pomelo? Pomelo is just like Asian grapefruit. You go to a Thai restaurant, you go to a Vietnamese restaurant, you have pomelo. Pomelo is not like grapefruit. Grapefruit is a little bit tangy. This one is very sweet and sour. Later on, we're going to pass some of these around and everybody actually taste it. Because this, you go to a Thai restaurant, you have pomelo salad. Vietnamese restaurant, pomelo salad. That's the pomelo over there. Pomelo is widely used during Chinese New Year. Because the pomelo, the Chinese word is called 陆遥, means abundance, continue, plentiful. So when you have these in the beginning of the year and put it in your kitchen, put it in your dining room, you have plentiful good luck and good fortune and supply of good ingredient and also long life, plenty of long life. So that's why it's always one of these you can put in the living room or the kitchen. It lasts for several months. I have one of these in my kitchen since 1945. Okay.
And pomelo also, traditionally in Chinese culture, is like a cleanser. You can take the leaf from the pomelo trees,
Yeah.
like if you have made a sin or you went to jail and coming back, they will bathe you into the water that has the leaf of the pomelo.
Yeah, the pomelo skin, you can also use it as a dish because it's like a sponge that you can dehydrate it, and then when you use it, you rehydrate it again, and then you can cut it up and they soak up all the juice and all the flavor. So it's a very popular dish. So the entire pomelo, you can use it. Okay, why Chef Nader is putting together all of these with us: California, honeydew, cantaloupe. That's the reason why this is so unique.
Yeah,
Very few chicken salad in the market have a lot of fruit, and we are so lucky to live here. So Chef Nader is putting honeydew, cantaloupe, all of these together. Look how beautiful this is. Can you see that? This is amazingly beautiful. This is, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Huh? So, in the meantime, Chef needed to cut up some of the pomelo. In the meantime, I want to show you how to cut things into juliennes, okay? You have bell pepper. You cut it up, and you set it aside here, and then we remove the seed from the bell pepper. Look at that. We seesaw, right? We seesaw, we seesaw, and we're right, done. And I cut, and I put it right here. And then, I want to make it really nice and thin, okay? So I butterfly this, look at that. Yan can cut. Look at that. Okay? You know what? I learned it from Chef Nader. I can do it again. Okay? But of course, Chef Nader can do it again, and again. But I can only do it again and again. Not again and again. Okay? Now look at this. I am not kidding. I am challenging myself. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2. Okay? You know what? I can do it again. I am going to challenge myself again. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Okay? If you have practiced, say this. Look at that. Look at that. And then, when I cut this, as in julienne, let me show you the julienne, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me show you some of the things that I have done. I even amaze myself. Look at that. I practice. Practice makes perfect. Now, everybody comes to Contra Coast College. Now, look at that. Now, I can use it as a garnish. Look at that, how beautiful. Okay? I can put this right on top of my micrograin. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Okay? So in a true sense, you can do a lot of things. But I actually use this. Because I'm going to bone a chicken. After we finish the salad, we can actually use the chicken to do another dish, just to show you how many things that you can do, okay? And then I have some carrot. Even carrot, I can julienne. I slice the carrot like this, okay? Thinly sliced, and then I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a Chinese food processor. Look at this. Okay, and this is how I use this is what I learned from Chef Nader's class, knife skills. The Chinese chef knife, you hold onto it like this. You ask me, always hold the knife, chef knife like this. This is the knife that I designed with the curvature. Most Chinese chef knives do not have this curve. So when you hold onto a knife, you put your finger here. When you cut, you go downward forward. So if you do not have this, you're pushing your knife. It is uncomfortable. That's why I designed it. And also now I use this as a spatula. I just put it right up here. You see that? So everything you can move. And then I cut it up. This one, I also cut it up. Okay, 1, okay, 1 and 2. And then I cut this up. This one, I can also use it as another dish. So I just want to show you, when you cut, the most important thing is when you cut, you put your finger, roll it out. Never, it doesn't matter how beautiful your fingernail is, don't cut like this. You don't want to show your fingernail, you go roll it out. And then you push the blade against your knuckle, 1, and a 2, and a 3. Just in case you have never used a knife before, don't worry. Finger guard. You see this? I have designed this finger guard. You put your finger here, and then you. Okay. But anyway, I will show you another thing that we'll cut. So far, we have all of these. We have all of these right here. And then I want to show you how to cut diamond cut. This is zucchini. I cut an angle, and I cut an angle, and I cut an angle, 45 degree, 45 degree. You know, every single one is a diamond cut. Look at that, look at that. This is a diamond. Can you see the diamond? Okay? These are all diamond cuts. That's what you are, magician. You turn a regular piece of ingredient into different shape, different angle. That's what I mean, that we are all magicians and artists. You see, I cut at an angle, just like the Japanese chef always cut this at an angle. Every single one is always diamond cut. Okay? And then I transfer food from here to here. The same thing. Chef Nathan and his crew actually have cut up some of the zucchini and honeydew. I'll show you quickly. This is honeydew. I parallel cut like this. One. Uniformly thin. And then parallel cut. And parallel cut. And then parallel cut. And then when this is done, then you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see how fast you can do it? Okay? See? That's what Chef Nathan have done earlier in that dish. And then this is how you do it. And then the same thing with zucchini. I mean, with the honeydew or cantaloupe. All you have to do is cut it up like this, and then you are ready to go. So that means we have more ingredient for everybody to taste later, okay? And then in the meantime, how about you mince garlic? You mince garlic, you have a piece of garlic here. Normally, chef go like that. But Chef Nathan said, you don't have time, mince. That's how you do it, mince garlic, okay? You see, you have a piece of garlic, and then you mince, and then it's done right here. Okay, so that's the reason why when you come to culinary school and study culinary art, the first thing is learning how to use a knife, because no matter what cuisine, you always have to prepare. So far, Chef Nathan has put up this so beautiful. Can you see that? It is so beautiful. And the camera is right here. Can you see that? Is the camera here? Or the camera is right here?
The camera's here.
The camera is right here.
Yeah.
Okay? You see, look how beautiful. And Chef Nathan did a great job. Beautiful. Now, the next thing we'll do is we'll put the dressing together. Now, this dressing also we have Chef Nathan and myself have created it. Very unique. You have olive oil, pomegranate juice, healthy. Okay? Let us put it together, and then we will.
One of the ingredients that I wanted Martin Yan to add to his recipe is this wonderful soy sauce, and we'll talk about that later. I discovered a new flavor that really will be amazing to add to dressing. Soy sauce is not just associated to Chinese cooking or other Oriental dishes, but you can actually add a little bit into your dressing, and it will elevate the sauce in so many ways.
Nowadays we all talk about, a chef always talk about umami. Okay? That means the flavor, the unbelievable secret flavor profile. And soy sauce has the umami. Okay? And this is very unique soy sauce. We're going to talk about it later. This is double fermented at first extraction. The most elegant flavor you have. First, we'll put the pomegranate juice. Let's get a slightly bigger bowl so we can mix it. And then we have vinegar. Okay?
Rice wine vinegar.
Yeah, rice wine vinegar.
Has a little bit of sugar in it.
And then tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Tiny bit of wild honey. Now this is unique.
That's a raw honey.
Wasabi. Wasabi. Yeah, we can put it all together here and put it up. And then wasabi. You know, Japanese sushi, you always have wasabi. That's wasabi.
Again, wasabi is a horseradish. Has that little bit greenish. You can add as much as you like. Sometimes you can mistake it for guacamole.
If you have sinus, spray some wasabi. Don't do it. You'll be crying for 2 weeks. And then finally, I'm going to use this Tinding Kacao. This is the best and the most premium soy sauce in the market. Normally, most of the soy sauce is fermented from soybean with amino acid. That's the reason why it's amino. This one has over 108 different flavor components. Okay, so I just throw this in. Look at. In the meantime, this is really, really umami. This would add some umami complexity into our salad dressing, makes this salad dressing so much more unique. Okay, so that's the reason why we use this ting ting kao cham. This is the, and then oil.
Last thing will go is the oil, and you need to incorporate it to form an emulsion.
Yeah, emulsion means well mixed, blend it into, so the water and the oil emulsify and blend it so it would be really creamy and it's perfect. Okay, and then put it back here, and then this will be a dressing that you can prepare ahead of time. Okay, then when this is done, we have a few more things that to give texture contrast. In food, it's about texture contrast, right? Texture contrast, very, very important. We have color contrast. And Chef Nada actually have painted this masterpiece. And then, to add additional nutrient, you know what I do? Let me ask you a question. Which is the most healthy, most action, nutritionally packed nuts in the market? You know that? Almond, cashew, hazelnut, pistachio nut. You are right. Pistachio nut is the complete plant protein, just like egg. That's the reason why I look at these physical specimen. Okay, look at it. Recommend every morning a quarter of a cup of these. This add texture and nutrient. This is complete protein like meat and egg. That's why. Let's put it all the way. Look at it. This is texture, contrast, and nutrition. And then we also have pine nut. This is good. Pine nut. There's a lot of pine. So this is normally used pine nut. This, now finally, candied ginger. So this is the most unique, wonderful salad you have ever tasted. Okay? So when this is done, Chef Nada is going to slowly drizzle this in, and this is going to be such a beautiful dish that everybody can enjoy. Yeah, look at that. When you eat, you toss it in. But before you eat, don't toss, which is so beautiful. Okay? Just like sometimes table-side cooking, when they do the Caesar salad, they do it right in front of you. Okay? So this is what you do. And then when you finish this, you can just serve it like this, toss this. And then you have the green, and then the micro green. Look at that. You get the micro green, okay? A tiny bit of these on the side. And then you have chicken, right? And then you have onion, and then you have fruit. And you have color contrast, and then you have carrot. All of this is so beautiful. Look at that, and pomelo on the side. Then this. Additionally, we have blueberry, raspberry, and strawberry, and red berry. And then additional dressing. Look at this. Look at that. This is, we create, Chef Bing and myself created an art. When you eat it, use your eye. You always eat with your eye. So that's why the dish have to look good. You go to Michelin star restaurant, when Chef Nader and the faculty show students how to do it, you got to make it appealing. If the dish doesn't look good, sloppy is not good. So this is the chicken salad from Contra Costa College Culinary Academy. And Chef Nader and I, we have created this wonderful dish so everybody can taste later on. In the meantime, maybe we can, I would like to say a few things. Culinary career is a great career. And Chef Nada and myself, we have dedicated our whole life, our whole career to educate, to nurture, to bring young chefs into the profession. And I'm quite sure Chef Nada and all this year have a lot of your students became executive chef, regional chef, restaurant manager. And you know what? Hospitality is a great place. You meet people, you make new people. You learn a lot because people from all over the world. So I have a restaurant, NY China, right? So we have people from all over the world. And BBC, all the media promote, and then people from Europe, they come. And the Chef Nada have come to our restaurant, NY China. But I think the key is, you can always get a job anywhere around the world as a good chef. So all the young chef students should all learn all the basic skills and follow your dream. You have to have a dream. When you have a dream, then you have the push. You push yourself, which this is what I like to do. Always like Chef Nada, share with the student and myself. Always do things. Pick the profession, pick the job, or do the job that you love, that you're passionate about. Then you will continue to do it with the same enthusiasm, day in and day out. Okay? I've been doing this for 53 years. I have hosted the Yankee Cook Show for 43 years, since 1979. It's one of the longest continuous running cooking and travel show on the planet. We have done 3,500 cooking shows and 35 cookbooks. And many of these inspired by my good friend Chef Nada. Because we work together a lot. We always communicate, we talk, we encourage each other, we elevate each other. So that's the reason why we are not only colleagues, we're not only professional. Chef Nada just mentioned it to me yesterday. It's the Oscar. And James Beard Award. James Beard Award is the Oscar of the culinary world. And we have, so far we have won 3 James Beard Award. And then a couple days ago, last week, they announced that Chef Yan received the James Beard Lifetime Achievement. So I said to everybody, I want to share this with the world. I want to share with millions and millions of hardworking chefs in the kitchen. They never get a chance to get on television. But of course, Chef Nada is an exception. He is a television star. Not only a star in this Culinary Academy among his students, but also in my mind, in my heart, he's a star. So I would like to show you how to bone chicken in 18 seconds.
By the way, when you add the soy sauce into the dressing, that doesn't mean you need oil, salt or pepper. So it has everything that you need. So do not overload them with salt because you don't need it.
Okay. I will show you how to do this, okay? So far, I have shown you how to cut, which I will eventually use this chicken to do another dish so you can do some tasting, okay? We can cut this, also cut all this out so we can use it for tasting. I want you to pay attention because I only have one chicken. Okay? Because we don't have time. We actually Chef didn't have 2 more chicken. So when I finish, if any of the students should pay attention, if any of the students want to challenge me, you come up here and do it. Okay?
And you better put the guard on.
Now, since this is still a little moving, so I better do it over here. You do not want to move your... First of all, I want to remind you, you asked Chef Nader. A sharp knife is a safe knife, okay? So, whenever you have a sharp knife, I'll show you. Do you have a steel? Can I give me a sharpening steel, please? I have my sharpening steel. Give me a sharpening steel. I want to show you the sharpening steel between yours and mine. Do you have a sharpening steel? Yeah, anybody have a sharpening steel? Give me a sharpening steel. This is the one that I have designed. This is diamond, flat, okay? Then when you sharpen, you don't have one over there, right?
It's in
Your regular sharpening steel.
Oh, I have it. Okay.
Oh yeah, give it to you.
Okay.
Most sharpening steel made from steel. And they're round. This one is flat. Oh, this is diamond stuff sharpening steel. Okay? And I want to show you the difference. Then I want to show you why. You ask any chef, ask Chef Nader, a sharp knife is a safe knife. You do not want to use a dull knife. Now, this is regular sharpening steel, round. Okay? This, when you sharpen it, you basically realigning it, your edge. You realign it, you go like this. This is the guard, right? You hold on to the loop, you go like this. Always on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole, look at it. 15 to 18 degrees, not this. Go all the way. Go all the way. Look at that. Okay? But you are only aligning the edge. You're not sharpening it. This one, because diamond is sharper, is harder than this. Not only I relight it, I also sharpen my knife. Okay? Look at this. Can you eat? 1. Now, let me show you how sharp this knife is, okay? And I cut, okay? And I cut like this. Look at that, how sharp this is, okay? And then, I cut, always remember, 1, 2, 3, okay? Very important. And then I will show you how sharp this knife is. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7. Let me show you how sharp the knife is. Look at this. If you have a knife this sharp, get it. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Okay, look at that. Okay? That is sharp. Okay, now, we establish the fact that I have a sharp knife. Okay? Then, the next thing is, I'm going to put this over here. And Chef Nader can also do one on the other side later. Use the sharp, the boning knife. And this is my boning knife, okay? Now, look at this.
I have all your...
I want you to pay attention because I go really fast, okay? If you missed it, you missed it. I'm not going to repeat it. Everybody pay attention. Exercise your finger. Every morning I go like this. I go like this because I gotta use my knife. As a painter, as a pianist, they always do that too. And then I go push this. Okay? Hopefully I can do in 18 seconds. Okay? When I say 3, 2, 1, you time it. Somebody time it. Anybody want to time it?
I got you.
Okay, good. 3. When I say 1, you time it. 2 and 1. 1 cut and 1 cut. Turn aside. 1 cut along the back. Hold this strong whole chicken breast, and I'll push it. The whole come out and the whole come down and allow the tendon comes out like that. Turn it on the side. This strong. Hold, push it. Comes out like that. Hold this. It comes out like that. Allows it to take tendon. It comes out like that. Break down. How many seconds? 1750. I did bring my record. When you go out to buy this, $5.95. Now it's even more expensive. I want to show you how fast you can do this, okay? 1, 2, 3, $5.95. Okay? And then I want to show you another thing. Everybody know that I do not chop anything. This, you can make a drumstick out of this. You can also make a drumstick out of these, okay? Right next to the joint. Right next to the joint. You hold on to this, you break this, and both bone comes out. Look at that. Right? And then you pull the smaller piece of bone like that. And then you remove the wing tip like that. And then you have a drumstick like that. Okay? And also with the parallel cut, I also can butterfly my chicken. Look at that. And then I hold on to this, look at that. And then I use my knife, I tenderize my chicken. And then I marinate the chicken. Then I put up all the shredded vegetable inside and I roll it up and I make chicken roll. And I bake it or steam it, okay? I put the chicken here, I roll it, and then I bake it. Once I finish baking it, I cut up and serve like sushi. So, I hope I did not embarrass myself by going over 18 seconds. In the meantime, I would like to ask some of you and all the students to ask some questions about this program, because I truly believe young people, if you love food, you love your family, this is a great career to have. And then also in the meantime, do me a favor, let us put a tiny bit of these and taste this soy sauce. So this way, everybody can taste this a little bit. And the great thing about this, most soy sauce is too salty. And it's one-dimensional flavor. This one is umami, very complex, not too salty. That's the reason why it's so unique, it's so different.
It is really unique, and I tried so many soy sauce. Of course, my favorite was Japanese soy sauce called Yamasa. But when I tasted this one here, wow, this is really lots different than the Japanese. Generally brewed soy is very important, because the soy that you see in the market mainly has a lot of caramel color and also a lot of salt. Compared to this here, you can actually add them as a condiment to anything.
Yeah, it goes well. It goes well with everything. And a short later, bone of chicken. Why I'm going to talk about the program at the Contra Costa. And I'm so glad to see a lot of young people. How many of the young people, how many of you actually changed career? Have changed career? You changed, what were you doing before the program? Film. A lot of people, a lot of professionals. In fact, my lawyer changed career from the legal field to culinary art. And a lot of people just follow your nose because this is such a creative job, a career, and you can do all kinds of things. In the meantime, I'd like to ask you to pass it around, and I want you to actually smell it and taste it. And this is Greek condiment. This is double fermented. And first extraction, that means the best quality. Just like when you have brandy, you get the brandy and then you let it age. This age 270 days, minimum 270 days a year in terms of fermentation. And most of the, it's really amazing. You can actually taste it. It's not too salty. It is amazingly good. You would not find a soy sauce this good in the market, okay? So I just want to introduce you to the ingredient. Now, if you go to Mexican restaurant, when they have fajitas, they use soy sauce to marinate their beef, their French steak. So you go to any professional kitchen, any chef would use soy sauce. But you want to use the best quality soy sauce, okay? Because otherwise, you have the best balsamic vinegar. You have the best, of the olive oil, but you use cheap, inexpensive soy sauce, you ruin your dressing. You ruin your flavor profile. Okay, that's the reason why. Now look at that, Chef Nader, great job. Look at that, amazing. Break them all down. The good thing about this is, the reason why I do that, you can use this carcass for soup stock. You can use this for one dish. This is another dish. You use this for lemon chicken. So each of these, that's the reason why I normally I buy 2 or 3 chicken each week or each 2 weeks. And I will break it down. I'll put the thigh together, the drumstick together, so this way I can use it for different dishes. Okay, so I can do. I'm going to use one of these. Chef Nita, let's cut up into cubes. Then we can do a little stir-fry dish with the vegetable. I just cut up, and the chicken I just cut up, so we can cut it up into yeah, perfect. So we're gonna use the pepper that I have earlier.
Okay.
And then we'll do a dish here. I'm gonna do a. This is a wok.
We can use the wok on the burner here.
Yeah,
Smaller wok.
we can put a wok right here.
A smaller wok.
Show everybody.
Sure. I have a smaller wok.
We can actually cook right here.
Love it.
Okay, so we can cook a dish. Yeah, let's cut it up and we'll marinate it with soy sauce, with a tiny bit of wine, tiny bit of cornstarch, and then pepper, and then we're ready to cook. And then this way, I have some vegetable, the back green bowl, the one that I always cut up, and I get cut up into small pieces. Anybody have any questions so far? I hope if you have children or grandchildren, you might want to encourage them to come over here and check it out and take a look at the opportunity there is right here. I will ask this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 students. How do you enjoy your program here at Contra Costa? You can say something. I'm a nice guy, don't worry. What do you think about the program here?
I think it's good. It's my first semester and it feels very welcoming. It feels like if you don't know anything, you can learn. And like in other areas of study before, it feels like you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But this is really beginner friendly.
Good. How about you, sir?
Every day I'm learning different things with Chef Nader and Chef Elizabeth. It's good. I changed my career. I was web designer.
Yeah, see, a lot of people change their career
And
as
now-
a designer.
Yeah.
How about you, sir?
Cooking and like he shows us how to like clean and like stock and inventory everything around the restaurant, and it's about that. Yeah.
So glad to hear. How about you?
I like the program more or less for the fact that you are given the opportunity to learn all the general fundamentals of what it takes to be a culinary artist. But with Chef Nader being our teacher, he also likes to push the envelope of what it means to be a creative culinary artist at the same time.
It's easier. Let's do it.
And then, as my colleagues have said before, it's a very opening, very welcoming program to people who are just starting out, you know, have no skills in the kitchen, don't know what they're doing. Like, I personally didn't have that many skills in the kitchen, but I'm learning a lot more than I thought I would in my first semester. And I'm excited to continue on in the program for the next year and a half.
This guy.
So you have all these testimonials, all these wonderful. How about you?
Oh, I'm a former student of the program. Like the kids that are currently enrolled, it's very welcoming, very family oriented. You get a lot of base skills. It's very transformative. Honestly, you learn what it really takes to be in the industry in the Bay Area. It's a business that's open to the public, so you can come check out the food that they serve Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 1. It's just really good.
So, we're gonna, since we have some chicken, I hope you enjoy the soy sauce. This only soy sauce in the market is fermented for 270 days. Double fermentation, first extraction. Normally, they only ferment it once. And then they extract the first extraction. Then they use the first extraction to blend quality, grade A quality. That's why sometimes some of the bottle of soy sauce are more expensive than the other, because they have more of the first extraction, less of the second or third extraction. This one's all first extraction. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna let's marinate the chicken with the soy sauce. In the meantime, we're gonna get everything ready. We're gonna cold chicken. We're gonna have some balsamic vinegar, a tiny bit of honey or sugar, and then we get. And then I have a stainless steel spoon. Yeah, let's marinate the chicken. Get a serving spoon, a big serving spoon. Or I can just okay. Always heat it up. Always heat up the wok first. Hot wok. Cool oil, okay? Always do that. And then when the chicken is marinated, mix it all out. You have cornstarch, you have soy sauce, pineapple wine, okay? Why do you use cornstarch? Cornstarch helps to seal the juice, okay? When this is done, we will show you how fast you can cook this. Do we have dry chili, cold chili? Yeah. Want to do something a little bit hot and spicy? How's that sound? Very good. Now this is also another trick. When you marinate this with cornstarch, right before you cook, you put a tiny bit of oil. Just like you put oil in your engine. Loosen it up, okay? Loosen it up. And then, whoa, perfect. Now look at this. Don't break it up. You get the flavor out. And then, you put this. Always remember, this is a ladle. This is beautiful. And then you can put the chicken here. Okay? Lettuce. No, make sure it's very, very hot before you put any protein. You don't want to get stuck, okay? And then you shake them. Allow it to sear the meat and seal the juice. Okay? Can you see that?
The camera is right here.
Oh, the camera right there. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah. Now you shake them. The reason why you shake them, if they move, that means they sear. Don't scoop them. Because when you scoop them, you don't know whether they're already seared, okay? I use minimum amount of oil, healthy cooking. Then I shake them. That's why wok cooking is very healthy. It's exercise. Okay? And I do that every day. This way, you allow the meat to see, just like you do grilling. When you do grilling or a griddle, you want to make sure it sears the meat before you turn them. You don't want to just put it in and immediately turn, because they get stuck, okay? So that's the key, okay? Now, look at it. Oh, beautiful. Now, see that? This is nice and seared on the bottom. I use minimum amount of oil. Okay? And even though it's a stainless steel, and it's steel, it does not stick because I have very, very high temperature. Okay? Anybody else have any questions so far? Yeah.
What about the materials of the wok? Does it matter?
This is very expensive wok. This is about 5 layers. Stainless steel, aluminum, stainless steel. Okay, fine. And then you can use cast iron, but cast iron is too heavy for us to lift it up. You can use salt iron. The one that the wok that I just saw is 12 inches to 14 inches. You can find it at home. You can find it in the market. Where's the wok that we just used? The one-handed wok. And then finally, a tiny little. Everybody just audience love this. So we spread. Oh, this is intoxicating. Okay? Now look at that. This chicken is almost ready. This is the wok. This is the wok that you could normally one handle, another handle. They use it for so long that this handle burns. But this way you can lift it up like that, okay? In the meantime, we get all the ingredients right here. Okay? All the ingredients. All the onions, all the leftover ingredients. That's what I'm trying to show you. This is what we're doing. Color contrast. Look how beautiful. That's amazing, right? So this is the way to go. Okay? You don't want to waste any of these. You don't want to waste any of these. So this way we can serve a few more people. And then when this is almost ready, now we use the ladle and I'll add the sauce. And the sauce, let's have mix all the sauce. We make the sauce, yeah, and a tiny bit of sugar and vinegar. Then we have vinegar. So this way you have chili, you have sweet and sour, and then we can serve this. This is so beautiful, okay? And then for those of you, I'm quite sure you're happy to see my action here. More action. Okay, look at that. This is so beautiful. This is basically something that you can cook and serve over spaghetti, noodle, or rice. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? This is spicy, tangy, slightly sweet, and savory. That's what it is all about. And then you can add any nuts. You can add, normally they use peanuts, but a lot of people are allergic to peanuts, so this is the reason why we use a pistachio nut, okay? Anybody else have any questions so far? Anybody?
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Look at all the television shows and books, the restaurants. Where Martiniere will go from here?
I dedicate my whole life in educating Asian food because I believe food brings people closer together. In a dining table, we're all friends. Forget about the differences in your religious affiliation, your political affiliation. When we are in a dining table, we are all enjoying a good meal, a good healthy meal. And that's the reason why I'm so fortunate, I feel so fortunate that we are in a business that we can share. And also food has no international boundary. America is a melting pot. You look at all your wonderful parents and grandparents who are coming from all over the world to this great country. We are so blessed to live in this great country with abundant supply of fresh, quality ingredients. But at this moment, in many parts of the world, people, particularly children, they go to bed hungry. Many thousands and millions of children. So we, as a nation, not only we take care of ourselves, but also we should be charitable, help other people. That's why America is so great, is because America is a country of generosity, right? So now this is basically done. So we put all the sauce and the cornstarch. Let's get some cornstarch solution. This, we got the kind of sugar here already, right? Chef, we have sugar here already. So, okay. So we're going to slightly thicken this up. We can also serve it. Okay. So I just want to show you. There's so many things that you can do. It's a melting pot. This is a melting pot. We put the protein, the vegetable, leftover, put it together. And then you come up with a wonderful, and we use chicken breast. Chicken breast, when you overcook them, they're dry. But hopefully, this is just perfect. Okay? Now, when this is done, look how beautiful this is. Can you see that? Okay? So that's how wonderful this is. And then when this is nice and ready, we will serve these over here. We just put it on. Because this is pretty heavy. And this is probably, we'll have to have 2 of these. First, we put some over here first because this is, I cook a lot of food. And this is enough for a lot of people. And then also, as a good chef, you always clean it up. Look at that. See that? So, this is right here. And then I will show you, for most people, if you're not able to lift this up, this is the trick, okay? Use your spatula or spoon. Hold on to this. And then you go like this. Can you see that? That's how you do it. Okay? That's how you do it. Alright. Okay, so today we have literally presented 2 dishes with chicken. One is chicken salad. Chef Nita and myself have presented to you how to put it together. And this one also, we do it together. So this is the leftover ingredient. You put it together, but you can serve over spaghetti, linguine, noodle, pasta, rice noodle, cellophane noodle, over rice, perfect. 1 dish meal. It's got protein, a lot of vegetable. So basically, today I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to work alongside with Chef Nader and his team, and also wonderful students. And I encourage all of you young people, consider the career, the culinary career. Got a lot of opportunity. The market is wide open. All the restaurants need good chef. All the hotel need good chef. That means you can always find a good job. And then maybe one day you will be Chef Nader, head the department of the Culinary Academy in hospitality. I have been applying this job for about 50 years. They never call me back. And then Chef Nader got the job. Congratulations.
At this point, I would like to invite our president, Dr. Tia Cooper, to come over here for 1 second. Okay. Dr. Tia Cooper. Again, Dr. Tia Cooper is our president, and I'm so honored to have her here. And that's from our department to Chef Martinian.
Yeah.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
You're in the middle.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is actually this particular certificate, I value this more than the James Beard Award.
This is the chef stall. I designed this to raise funds for our scholarship, but this is today as a gift.
Wow, this is, look at that.
Thank
This
you so
is
much.
this is how I look when I was young and handsome. I am the best looking chef in China. Look at that when I was growing up. And I want to say thank you so much for this honor. In appreciation of Culinary Academy at Contra Costa College, Chef Martin, for providing a demonstration in our classroom, April 24, 2022. Thank you so very much. I will put it in the place that every time I wake up, I can see this. And then, when I get tired of seeing it, I'll put it in my office so everybody else can see it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's the reason why I come here for this certificate.
We do have a Q&A in the dining room, and also the merchandise that you will see here. We are available today. Chef Martin actually given us a discount.
I don't even call it merchandise. I say some of my cookbooks that I want to share with you. I only bring about 10 knives and about 10 each of the cookbooks. And if you're interested in that, you can get it, and I'll donate 30% to the scholarship fund.
Thank you. So, there is some tasting of the chicken, and also there's some water in the dining room. We're going to bring that to the dining room, so we'll see you at the Aquaterra.
Yeah.
Again, on behalf of our staff, Chef Elizabeth, and our administrator, we thank you, Martin, for coming and sharing your expertise with us.
My true honor and pleasure and privilege. And I'll be happy to, we both are happy to answer some questions. Our faculty member, happy to answer some questions. If you have any questions, and anybody interested in that, I'll personally autograph the book for you. And as I mentioned, 30% of this proceeds will go to the scholarship fund for Culinary Academy at Contra Costa College.
Thank you. We'll see you in the dining room. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Martin.
The address is wrong. The thing is wrong. No, it's 24.
You think about food wine.
Let me change another one, and then you will change it, okay?
Okay.
I got a bone up here too. Is the camera still on? Oh. Yeah. I'll wait for it. Oh, sorry, how are you?
So how to stop this one? Then can I save it?
He asked for